So I woke up at 5:30 this morning, and as a result, it feels like noon. But what can you do? That's life. All right, so we're gonna do some darkest dungeoning today. I had an interesting thought. Good morning, Illustrious. Good morning. Yeah, so I had a thought about. I kind of want to do shuffle comp again because that was just so much fun. Ooh, that's assertive. YouTube not eating a message, is such a thing even possible? They really need to have a percentage here. So we had a terrible run there, but despite that, 62 divided by 84. We have like a 74% win rate in Darkest Dungeon. That's not terrible. All right, let's get this party started, as it were.
The Odyssey strengthens you.
The Odyssey strengthens us. I think we just did a denial run. I think that's why the candle count is so low, but I don't actually remember. Hit the road, Jack. Thank you, Alex. Always a pleasure. Good to see you.
An apocalypse that only we can oppose.
So I'm feeling like we want more shuffle comp. The lack of indication that there are memories to equip is a good telltale. Wow. So let's see. So Rusty needs Act 4. We could take this team out. Highwayman, Occultist, Vestal, and Man-at-Arms. We could just continue their progression. We did do Denial last run? That's right. I was doing that for filler material, I think. We also have T-Hunter and Rose, who need an Act 3, and Silver Eyes. I don't know if that's a good idea, though. Does the iBoss like that combo? Mr. Scrake is in kind of a weird... Or not Mr. Scrake. T-Hunter's in kind of a weird place with being the only one who needs an Act 2. Does Flagellant... So what I was thinking was... Yeah, I guess that doesn't work. So what I was thinking was we had a huge missed opportunity on the run before last when we ran Moth and Rose. Moth had Breacher, so we could have put Moth all the way at the back, and then it would have procced Crocodilian on everyone, which would have been fun. I said I wanted shuffle comp. Do we think that we could make an Act 4 shuffle comp work? The run number 1, I think it was. I think it was run number 1 where we did that. All right, I'm not going to worry about filling out memories. I think it is what it is. I still regret favorite toy on Illustrious. Oh, I wanted to do shuffle comp, but there's no way to lock in many memories. I guess that is what it is. So I was thinking we could do like Rusty, Legion, Rose. I mean, and I wanna just bring out you, Illustrious. Oh yes, the dysentery cholera number 2. Got it. Yes. It's so hard to plan without a plague doctor. All right, well, we don't have to stay at this screen anymore. We can figure it out in the next one.
In search of what hope yet remains.
I think I'll do an Act 4 run. It's been a minute since our last Act 4 run.
The house on the borderlands, half swallowed by the stain.
But I'm not sure what the plan is.
Desperate to somehow help you regain yourself, I prepared a breakfast and an urgent appeal. My words
A
fell on
breakfast
deaf
and an
ears.
urgent appeal.
Food
It sounds like my morning.
Your appetites demanded more than I could hope to provide. The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light, and welcome what help may come. Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
Well, alchemist action.
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
Trying to think. Who else fits well into this team? I'm undecided at this point in Lustrous. There's a possibility that we just rage quit.
Avarice slips unseen.
This is an interesting team. We can't run the lunge pirouette build. So Venom Drop... See, this drives me crazy. The fact that Venom Drop describes all these skills and says that they're changed, but doesn't say how, I find very frustrating. But it looks like... So Venom Drop versus the Wanderer Path reduces the damage of Poison Dart. I don't know that you're the play. We could bring out Tempest Leper again.
Making peace with adversity.
Do something like this.
Of existence.
Oh yeah, we switched you to Monarch, didn't we? I'm very undecided at the moment.
Hunted, harried, a fugitive seeking to outpace the past.
We could try this. Sure. Let's roll the dice on this. Seems like a perfectly passable team. Little light on stress healing, perhaps.
The road is yours to travel.
Now Katniss has
But you are
dysentery,
not alone.
which will make things very dangerous very quickly. We're gonna need a hospital soon, or some other means of removing diseases, because after a couple procs of dysentery, Katniss is going to have about 10 HP. We're going to be in that situation where we had the 1 HP Hellion in no time.
A brilliant conclusion.
I should have taken a look at the Flagellant skills, probably.
one's strength dwindles.
I feel like this team could get absolutely bodied by death. I feel like that's potentially the danger that we are flirting with.
Abandoned or forgotten, it is ours now.
But yeah, I gotta say, and you know, don't quote me on this one, but like, I like Darkest Dungeon 2 a lot, but I may be experiencing a little bit of burnout with it. Like, I've been less excited to play for the last few streams, which is a sad state of affairs, to be sure. Okay, so Sagear I think is worth picking up. Where are we going?
The first of many forks in the road.
6 or less road battles.
Choose your path and ride out on the
Hey,
road.
Mr. Gray. Let's see. Hatchling, Crocodile Hatchling doesn't really work with this one.
Fair, but fairly priced.
I really liked playing with it previously, though. So let's see. We're picking up this. Who is the Tinkerer's Gear one? I feel like it's a really uninteresting one. So it's this one. It's Resistance Piercing. 50 hours and you still haven't beaten the second boss. I have like maybe 600-700 hours at this point. Not exactly sure. Let's go Shrieker Chick. Let's go a high econ build here this time. We'll grab these two, and that means that just we should be set for life.
Plan accordingly.
And then
Mastery.
I think we're going general. Do we have any of the things we need to make him happen? We're a little light, if I'm being honest. We are a little light. We could grab the Warhorn and the Pyrotechnic Dazzlers, but yeah, it's a lot. I have 127 hours on Steam, and then I played it on Epic for I think about 400 to 500 hours before the release happened. So we have spent a lot of time in this game. I think I buy the food for Katniss because Katniss is really squishy. But then I'll probably just hang on to that. Yeah, if we don't get something, I think we're going to have a hard time. Retribution doesn't help us much with the boss. I think it's take aim here. All right, we're not going to have the capacity to control the number of road battles that we do. So it's probably just going to be up to luck. But we will see. Also, if we want to go to the general, which I don't know. If we don't find more combat items, going to the general is going to be
Rewards only.
all right. So here's okay. So we can do general right off the bat. Ah, jeez. You don't love to see it. We need the hospital. Katniss is sitting at 22 health, which is nerve-wracking. Right now we have 2 Pyrotechnic Dazzlers, and that's it. That's not really enough. It's better because we have Plague Grenade, but if Katniss takes a Waking Dead, it's just game over. But we can potentially use a Defender to protect them. All right, we're gonna make a stupid choice.
Has rendered reality once more.
And worst case scenario, we have some new heroes to start building memories up on. My favorite.
The loathing whispers.
And if the fights that lead up to it are disastrous, then we will we'll lick our wounds and move on. But we will have taken 2 loathing, which is a little spicy.
Within every keep, a general and his loyal lumbering guard.
As much as I wanted to take her out, I think this is the more optimal ordering. Avoid this guy getting a piercing bolt. Well, we get a better run with weaker heroes, though. We'd be losing at least one 5 memory hero in Lustrous, so that would be bad for business.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
7 didn't quite get it there, so she is going to get an action. Yes, we had that one run that didn't count, but this one, we're not playing with house money by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, skill order there is all weebly wobbly. Yep. I have had experiences much like that. I will say, Mr. Gray. We may end up backing out of this one. It's distinctly possible. But we have a good team for it otherwise. Okay. And if Healing Salve procs every turn, that's gonna be good for business. Probably shouldn't have done anything that caused damage. Let's see. Just fish for the crit, I guess.
The work continues.
If nothing else, we're getting a ton of baubles and relics from this. And if we have to back off after this fight, we have to back off after this fight. Okay, currently our field surgeon appears to be broken. Don't know what to say about that. Let's see. Good try. With 2 left, I think we're better off doing this, and then avoid the res by. Nah, if that guy reses, it's not the end of the world. We can kill that guy again. I also think he needs 2 benediction charges for that to happen. So maybe we'll be okay. Yeah, okay, looks like he does. Don't love the stress. That probably removes us from contention of taking down the general. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we can make it work still.
Methodical appliance of harm.
The unupgraded bolster is not great either.
Lenity Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
Yeah, we may limp out of this one. We may play more conservatively. I feel very unhappy about it though. Just fish for crits. Just because it has a cool animation. They know how to get you, don't they? He who dares tries. All right, this may be a very bad decision.
Locked in a nightmare slumber.
Let the record show.
Failures both real and imagined.
There is no bad decision, only all the bad decisions. Okay, we love the vulnerable lining up with our crit token. We're probably gonna get a meltdown though. I don't suspect that we have too much capacity to. We have a very slow team.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Okay, so let me think about this. So we're all gonna go. Then he's going to Unsettling Whisper. Then we're gonna get 2 growth, which is gonna lock someone up guaranteed. Right now this has 1 growth. So that may have been an error. That was not the person we wanted that to push back on. We hate that. I think we need to Defender here, and then do this, and then we're sad. We're sad we didn't get the Pyrotechnic Dazzler then. And now the problem that we're gonna run into is if Dismas gets locked up here. Yeah, that sucks. That's bad. Okay, very frustrating. We only need to push back the growth once. Alright, good try.
Bravo!
Okay, we can't Defender again, so that's a shame. I think we're eating the meltdown. Nah, actually anyone can take it. So I'll do this, and then we just really need this next turn to go our way. That wasn't it. 23 is exact lethal. All right. That's a meltdown. Oh, snap. Clutches it out. All right, so if we land this dot, this is GG. All right, GG. I'd like to get the heal, so I will do this. I would like to get the stress heal too. This is the value of death armor. We know this guy is dead, so we can really do that. But yeah, we did the thing. All right. That was a little harrowing, not gonna lie. But
the loathing of Bates.
But we got an exceptional pair of trinkets for our man-at-arms, which is going to make a huge difference. And I don't think we want that at all. Now we need to go to the hospital, because we are in need of curing our dysentery. I don't think adrenalizing ash gets used. Sacrifice the flame for just a smidge of money. Yeah, we'll do it. We picked up the Resolute was a huge get there, so we can afford to lose a little bit. And then hospital. Love that we're getting a little bit of stress healing off of that. Just don't be a death fight, barricade.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Incremental, but deadly all the same. I'd like to avoid a... Well, we're not going to avoid it now. I was going to say, I'd like to avoid a front mortar, but that's going to be a tough one. Reverberating Redoubt, you say? It's just so good. Ooh, the blinds mean nothing, which means we might get this job done. Yeah, we did. Nice.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Okay, I actually think there is something broken, because we have had like 10 field surgeon procs in the last half a region. It's getting a little ridiculous.
An opportunity squandered.
Okay, let's get some stress healing off this, please. Double crit and not a stress heal in sight. Hey, Jason, how's it going? How is it going? Gnarly Knuckles. So let's see. This is a melee ability, but this is a ranged ability. I kind of feel like they should make all of the Flagellum skills melee. I guess Sepsis is, but Sepsis is not affected by those things. So this would really be an improvement to Punish with a bunch of stress associated with it. I don't think we can make it work. You just had Tragedy Strike, Jason? Tell me more. I want to commiserate. And also, I am sorry. Okay. Well, let's see. Goodbye, Dysentery.
Suffer no sickness on this pilgrimage.
That's all good. Lazy Eye doesn't matter. Fanatic Fearing matters a little bit. Everybody's got something locked except for you. Sadly, you have nothing to lock. We could take the Laudanum. I think I will. With the Sagear, we're in really good shape. So, which one is this? Chance to produce concoctions and powders. No, thank you. We could start stocking up on bandages, but I think that might also be a little premature. I'm worried. I feel like you're typing, but you're typing slowly because your eyes are welled up with some combination of sadness and rage. Okay, it doesn't matter which one of these we pick. Was getting the 5th memory on a Hellion and Vestal. Everyone else had 5 memories. I made the unfortunate decision to fight a First Region Leviathan, where I lost my Hellion and Highwayman. First Region Leviathan is a very bold move. That I did a first region general, and I already feel like I was tempting fate. To do a first region Leviathan requires a insane amount of confidence. Did you at least have the move resist to facilitate a first region Leviathan, or were you just banking on being able to blow up the hand relatively quickly? But either way, that is true pain. Let's see, 7, you're already dead. Definitely go for the stress heal option here. Had Ceremonial Drum for the Hellion, but it wasn't enough. So nowadays, Jason, I consider anything less than both my frontliners having 100% move resist to be essentially suicide. So I'm impressed with your gusto. I know the Leviathan has gotten a lot easier. I definitely am still overly sensitive to it, but oh, the pain.
Easily resolved.
We're getting no stress healing from all these crits. And the end of every fight is having a weird delay. Like the game is like, but have you considered death spawning? I'm just waiting for it. So let's see. We like that on you, and then you'll never be first in turn order probably. You typically I do with Librarian and Librarian in general, Jason. But I cannot say the same for Leviathan. I rarely try it.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction? Echoes of humanity, twisted by hope.
I mean, first region is easy to be light on DPS, that's for sure. Let's see. I think both of these are dead anyways. So I think I'm gonna go for the crits. I think we can do 13 damage with these two. Oh, not on resist, though. That's going to be... Well, we got one of them. And now Rusty's gonna have to take some gruesome reflections. I bought laudanum, but I didn't equip it. Always a bold move.
Breakthrough.
Was also greedy. You were offered sodden sweater, nautical compass, and greater heartseeker. Okay, yeah. I mean, the temptation is real there for sure. That's what happened to me here. I was on the fence about whether or not I wanted to go for the general in Region 1, and then it was like reverberating redoubt and calibrating sensor, and I was like, I mean, hard to say no.
Savor it.
We've gotten a ton of field medic procs and have been completely devoid of crit stress healing. Love to see it. Four, Jason.
Sharpen your blades, that we may properly excise our portion.
Well, that was frustrating. Oh, stuns all over? No? Okay. At least not on that first one. What do you think the difficulty level for the confessions are, Jason? I think that the eyes have changed things up pretty drastically. I think we just do this. They're all going to get dodges, but we get all of their tokens removed. Yeah, I think denial is obviously the easiest. Then I think 4 to 7. We'd only be getting one kill. Who's going first? Maybe we get it. All right. Yeah, I think denial is easiest, then resentment, but then I actually think Act 4 might still be easier than focused fault, but maybe focused fault is the easier one now. So if we do this, okay, I think the back one survives, which is good. So, oh, bolster doesn't remove your own vulnerable. That's a shame. Oh, I should have realized that was going to happen. That was very suboptimal.
Excellent work.
The dodges, they do nothing, apparently.
An opportunity.
Reverberating redoubt. Reverberating redoubt is such a closer. What can I say?
Haste and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
So Magrain is the greed play. Yeah, you have Deathless. I think we can afford to take maybe one more hit here. Hey, Firefly, welcome. Have you never played Darkest Dungeon 2? Is this a new game to you? Because if so, you're in for a treat. This is a good one.
A righteous action.
We're gonna Deathless here to get these two healed up. You've seen gameplay of Darkest Dungeon, the original or the
Impeccably timed.
or the second one, because the original Darkest Dungeon is a fantastic game, and this game is a beautiful work in progress. I think is the way that I would describe it.
Is noble and necessary.
I mean, they changed a lot. Not only the fact that they made the game significantly prettier, at least from my perspective. I think the old game had a lot of charm, but the new game is just very strikingly pretty. Yeah, and they made a lot of tweaks. I think that it's in a good state. The overall gameplay loop, like the carriage ride aspect of it, I think is the piece that could still use the most massaging. Also, our mastery right now is absolutely horrifyingly bad. Let's see, 28. All right, we probably can't afford to rob them again. Wow, we have 2 robbing options. I don't want to get... I mean, we can probably handle an ambush. But do we... I really don't want to lose relationship here and here. What's your relationship? You guys are a 12. You guys are at 11. All right. I'm going to do this for the relics. I don't love it, but I'm risking the ambush in the interest of trying not to ruin our relationships here.
The loathing whisper.
We only have to go a little bit further. Okay, no dice. Would have loved to just get the kill there.
A brilliant conclusion.
But facing a cardinal in round 1 here is a little bit spicy, for sure. And now we're in the awkward situation where I'm thinking maybe the cardinal needs to go. 5 to 11. I don't think we have what it takes. I mean, with 2 death tokens, I think it's too aggressive to try and get him killed right now.
Steady yourself.
Yawning Void? Nope. Hollow Vessel, alright. He's been pretty merciful with his selection of attacks. Okay, she's dead, so no, we're now beyond worship. All right, we're actually fine. So do we get the kill immediately or do we get the heal here? I think we get the kill immediately. Our end goal is to make it to the mountain, carrying the head of one of the lair bosses, and kill the Eldritch Horror.
Greater threats await those who dare.
So this run so far has been basically a lucky fluke. What makes you say that, Illustrious?
The loathing abates.
What has been, other than the Resolute, which was nice, don't get me wrong. We enjoyed the Resolute. But other than that, I don't think it's been too much of a lucky fluke, per se.
A breakthrough.
Is there any chance that Sepsis just... Oh, Sepsis can't target the back rank. Got it. Game's been nice. A little kindness goes a long way, right? Okay. Well, that's a thing that you can do. Yeah, we've got some okay luck with targeting. Holy cow. This prevents Deathless, which prevents us from getting a heal here. I actually think we do that. The MC of this researched and eventually stumbled upon. Yeah, so the main character is the academic, and he and his partner were essentially researching the Iron Crown and somehow created the end of time, or essentially, if I were to kind of like oversimplify it, like they brought about the apocalypse. I think we just get rid of one, and then if we have to heal here, we will, which we will. The heal will be necessary.
Haste
E for effort.
Hallmarks of the unprepared. This wound
Yeah, honestly, like, I am not 100% clear on the exact way that Darkest Dungeon 1 parlayed into Darkest Dungeon 2. They do occasionally kind of like make reference to it, though. You know, they talk about a hamlet, etc. Let's see. I think we can afford to do this because we can, as long as we land the punish or go first, we'll be fine. All right, we land the punish. Fish for more crits. Okay. So this was fine.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the
Tormenting Locket. You hate to see it. I wish there was a more bleed centric highwayman path that wasn't significantly worse than Sharp Shot. The Heart of Darkness, I don't believe, is ever gone, as is the case with all Eldritch horrors. They can be kind of defeated, but they never go away. All right, 3 mastery is disappointing, admittedly. We definitely would like to see a bit more. Where are we headed?
But fairly priced.
All right, clear out the lair for 2 mastery. That was going to be our plan anyways. All right, we love... Once we put this on, we also have serious discount on trinkets. Bouncer's Belt is not terrible on the Flagellant. So we'll grab that, just because they're relatively cheap. I'm going to grab the Ichor Bomb and the Ablative Powders. That means we're basically a shoe-in for the Librarian. Let's see, let's use what we have so far. Okay, so taunt stuff goes on you. You already have 8 speed, right? You can put that there and that there. I mean, I think they're all like vaguely Cthulhu related. Oof. Okay, so I think we're gonna Katniss and T-Hunter get these first. But we're probably going to take a negative relationship here, is the feeling that I am feeling. Okay, he got the speed buff, so he is mighty fast. Dysentery again? Come on, game. You're killing me. All right, well, we gotta prefer a hospital again.
Something to ease the rigors.
We should buy as much of the stuff as we can, just because our money situation is going to be really good. So let's see, who's unable to use this? Okay, it's you. Your relationships are relatively good. So let's see. This is a lot of 9s. Okay, slap in the face. Yeah, our relationships could use some love, for sure. There we go. Should be no problems there, I think. We grab that. We grab pistol shot. And we grab acid rain. Yeah, I'm relieving stress. Stress is now on a 10 pip system, rather than the old school 100 pip system. We'll take the dartboard and... Oh, you have a lazy eye, you say. Let's see. Oh, did that just take them down to 8? Damn it. All right, how do I have anything left to fix? That was a poor choice. That was a poor choice. All right, so we're going to have probably a negative relationship there no matter what.
On the road to damnation.
But what can you do? Not much.
A smoother ride.
I shouldn't have risked that. All right, resentful. Please be on things that we don't care about. Pistol shot. Rampart gets put on the board. That's okay. So I'm not sure exactly what part you were talking about, Firefly, but you use in items to try to alleviate alleviate issues that you have between your people, but also build up their relationship. And when they have negative relationships, you get skills locked, which is what just happened there. We can run this comp here, and then what is pistol shot going to be doing? Be making Rusty weak. That's probably not the end of the world. Let's see. We'll grab a quick cache of supplies into a hoarder, into a hospital. That's absolutely fine. Everybody wants to go question mark? How much do I care about the cache of supplies? Not very much. I also don't care about an assistance encounter, but that's okay. It's a dynamic. It's a dynamic of the game that exists. Ooh. Are we just the slowest team on the face of the earth? They've already done one rework. I would not hold one's breath for another rework. I don't think the relationship system is too bad. I like the idea that there is some kind of like system behind the scene that you need to manage in addition to stress. I think that's the value that I see in it. Can't just touch up and go to the in donations on a character. One will get something and piss off the other. It's not quite that sort of black and white. Let's see. I guess we'll see that.
A brilliant conclusion.
But there are definitely, like, the actions that heroes take do yield, do change the way that they interface with one another. So, for instance, if you attack a particular enemy twice in a row with 2 heroes, they'll form a little bit of a bond of camaraderie, as an example, right? And that will add a pip of positive relationship. I guess we grab that's the sensor there, but it's not great. See, so that was a positive relationship that just happened. Rusty had a positive toast that made Katniss happy, and now Katniss and Rusty are slightly more friendly with one another. I'm gonna get double food for a tiny bit of torch. I think that's fine. Now this hoarder is definitely gonna sell us a discounted
The loathing festers.
a discounted snappy swig, please and thank you, Garçon. Hey, discounted snappy swig. That's what I'm talking about. Game is rigged. This is outrageous. I wish that... So this is the new emboldening vapors. Is somewhat interesting. So okay, Legion, you're gonna take snappy swag. We can pick up 1 Dazzler. We don't care about Tinderbox. Pairing Patriarch is kind of interesting. Dead Ringer is also kind of interesting. Yeah, the torch system is a little funkier in this edition. It doesn't work quite that way. So let's see. If anything, we want like scouting gear, poultice, but sort of none of these are particularly interesting. Storage room key. We could try playing around with emboldening vapors, but I kind of feel like it's a non-starter. I know people like it. So it gives speed and it gives strength. And it would also be giving regen if we took the storage room key. Nah, I don't think it quite works. All right. We're good. Need to get rid of dysentery again. This has been a poopy run so far. Give Plague Doctor annotated textbook and gnarly knuckles, and then swap them to a surgeon next region. Was that the vision? I do like annotated textbook.
The treatment is harsh.
The no was for not taking annotated textbook and gnarly knuckles and going for a melee Plague Doctor, I'm pretty sure.
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
And then you just still have Devout, which is not great.
The odds of illness are high.
Concoctions and powders. The bottle case is not the one that works on restorative items, unfortunately. You didn't have to swap to surgeon, but it would have been cool.
The loathing howls.
Yes, indeed, Firefly. Can't compare to the previous number 2 run. That was truly the poopiest run of all. I mean, Jason, if I had stayed an alchemist, that would have been insane, right? Staying an alchemist and going and putting Katniss in rank 3 with 28 hit points after food. I think that would have been. Let's see, neutral. I have a lot of food. The reasons for said food Or excuse me, the reason I have so much money is because of a stagecoach item that we have. Hey, Matt. Welcome. I think we just try and get rid of this guy. That's the...
A master stroke.
I think that's the best we can do. This is not starting off great for us. The ambush put us a bit on our heels, but... Well, that's not going to proc Reverberating Redoubt. Alright. That's really annoying. That is really annoying. That is super annoying.
Time to falter.
I was gonna say, we have the stress resist trinket, so it is always good for business to do that. We have done an exceptionally good job of dragging our heels and finishing off this fight. They have shuffled us in all the right ways. I'm delaying right now so we can get a heal off on them, but I guess, yeah, that wasn't going to work. That was never going to work. Ooh. We don't need a minor bouncer's belt, but the enlightened element is at least interesting.
The loathing festers.
We can put it here. We would need to get a bit faster for it to really pay dividends. Okay, now what? I didn't really look at what we're doing here. So we can't take the hoarder into the lair. And I definitely do I care to go to the lair? Smoldering Hymnal is still very good. But Greater Sharpness might be better. Oh yeah. Wayne June is truly... Oh yeah, we're getting 2 mastery for going to the lair, so I don't think we have a choice. Oh, there's always a choice, but... We got a lot of caches of supplies. These could all be assistance encounters, but there've been a fair number of those. Maybe we go... let's do the right path. Let's not pick up a bunch of stress. We'll get a little more speed on most of our heroes. Get a little bit of stress healing. And then, if this is an assistance encounter, say Lovey. Is the lair the lair? No, it is a lair. The lair is only at the very end of the run. We're still relatively early in the run. Runs generally take about 4 hours. That's another way in which they are very different than their historical counterparts. A run of Darkest Dungeon took a lot longer than a run of this. Probably should have used the laudanum. Yes, a lair, not the lair. How many runs have I done? A lot of runs. We were talking about it earlier, and I think I have about 600 hours in Darkest Dungeon 2. I can double check Darkest Dungeon 1. So Darkest Dungeon 1, I have 500 hours in. And then Darkest Dungeon 2, I have probably 600 hours in, something like that. It is a lot of runs. We checked my my win rate slash number of things. I think we're coming up on, we've done about 100 on this, because I think it did transfer over when we I think it did transfer over our stats. So I think we've done about 100 runs of Darkest Dungeon 2. The math on that doesn't sound quite right. Yes, it does have a pretty cool meta progression system. I can show you it the next time we start up a run, but basically I'm collecting candles of hope, that I can then trade in between runs to unlock things. I've fully unlocked everything, so there's nothing left for me to unlock. But so we could go familiar desk or cache of supplies. We've got another hospital. I don't remember what the familiar desk gives you, because it's not the time-worn volumes. Let's go. Hopefully that will cement it in our memories. Cache of supplies feels really hit or miss a lot of the time.
Decidedly inconvenient. At least we know what's coming.
But yeah, the meta progression system is good. What's with all the ambushes, game? That would have been a great way to start, if not for everything else being terrible. Okay. They need to stop targeting our Plague Doctor. Free actions on Rusty, please and thank you. Okay, not yet, at least. Snappy Swig doing its job.
On to the next.
I've been looking for a new game and have thought about Wizard with a Gun or God of Weapons, but this looks pretty cool. I mean, it's a beautiful game, for sure. I really like it. It's given me a lot of enjoyment, for sure. So I can't recommend it highly enough. Wizard with a Gun, I'm very interested in. That the demo of that just came out, right? Is that where we are with that one? Or is the full release out now?
The work continues. This wound, at least, has been tended to. Scavenge what you can, and be
I feel like some streamers may have gotten it early. Let me double check though. Oh no, it says available now on Steam. And then what is it? Kind of like yeah, it's got kind of like a Hades vibe to it. Like it's top-down isometric. Does it have a demo? Doesn't look like it. Yep, looks like it is out. And it does look interesting. Like I said before, we're interested in picking up a new game. Hades, yeah, there's a crafting system. Okay, so this is the desk. You either get relics and books, or we get a trinket. What's the trinket that we get from here?
Amidst the spoils,
the blood-smeared calculations. Turn start, 1 damage, convert dodge to crit, convert that to strength. End of turn, convert crit to that, and that to that. This is so confusing. That one melted my brain a little bit. I don't think I've never seen that one either. That's it's amazing that we're still finding new things this far into the game, but that's how would we take advantage of that? We need to be generating a lot of dodge tokens. Like, it seems like it would be really good on a grave robber. Like, that's my best thought. Let's see, I'll grab 2 of those. And then bottle case again, not interesting. All right.
The loathing howls.
Okay, so now we're headed in here, which means it's time to get our correct gear up and running. There we go.
A simple choice.
Yes, so you control it veering back and forth across the road, and you can like hit, like if we close our inventory, this will contain potentially items and things like that, and then at each of these crossroads you get the choice. So for instance, I'm going to the lair because I want to fight the librarian, but now as I drive over these, like, I'm doing the left and right to drive over these, and sometimes they contain stuff, but the routes also have things along them, like all of our wheels are now spent, so that's bad news bears, and our loathing is almost full as well, and our flame is almost empty. So we got a lot of things going on. All right, let's see. Any switch ups that we want to make for this guy? Nah, I think we're good. You're converting defensive tokens and can use them offensively during your turn, basically. Yeah, that's what it seems to be. That's why I was thinking it would be really good on... I actually think... I don't know that we do 19 damage. It'd be really nice for this guy not to hang around. So let's just kill him. Even though it kinda hamstrings what we got going on here. But yeah, I don't think, yeah, we wouldn't have gotten the job done. No, it's not over if your carriage breaks, but you will end up with, getting ambushed, and it will be an ambush where you lose one of your hero's moves each turn because they're repairing the cart. So it's like basically you're at a disadvantage.
Well done.
That's a very annoying Infernal Taskmaster. Wrong ability. I need to redo our Plague Doctor skills. They are, they're a little weird at the moment. Yeah, 3 pips of stress isn't that bad. That's kind of the break-even point for bad things happening. So one of the things that happens is as your stress gets higher, the likelihood that your heroes will lash out and ruin their relationships with each other increases. So that's the main thing. Oh my gosh, the ambushes are just endless this time. Good gravy. We're just getting ambushed like it's going out of style. But yeah, so technically these things along the bottom are the tokens. Like, these are block tokens that reduce damage by 50%. This is a blind token. That means it's a 50-50 chance that our next hit will attack, will crit, not crit, will hit or not, basically. So, now we're back to our appropriate order. Amazing. So yeah, tokens are nice because they make things a little more deterministic. I never particularly liked the way that the original Darkest Dungeon had just kind of like true RNG, but it made for a lot of tension, so I probably shouldn't complain about it that much. There's no game like the original Darkest Dungeon to just make you like every time you click the button is just like this panic-inducing moment.
The slow suffering begins.
Really? You couldn't close the deal there, my dude? All right. On to the Cursed Librarian. We get a Smoldering Hymnal and then pretty much garbage. We get location scouting, which I probably won't even bother with. This is Darkest Dungeon roguelite. More roguelite-ish in its design, I would say.
The librarian must be destroyed.
Like this game is designed to be very kind of quick and episodic, I feel like. Oh, I can't sepsis because you're back row. That's such a bummer. That sepsis would have almost killed him. Let's see. I'll use a laudanum here. Modern problems require shorter games, I think is the... Ooh. I don't know. Okay, it's not that bad. That's not that bad at all. This could be a bummer, just because he's got the dodge token. Yeah.
An opportunity.
C'est la vie.
Squandered.
The amount of damage we could have done there would have been... It would have been something. Let's see. If we... This is an interesting way to keep him in the back rank, which I'm not sure that's better for us, but this will prevent him from burning a book stack right now. Each time he burns a book stack, he goes a little berserk, so we'd prefer him not to. But we also didn't get a taunt up, so... Alright, this is basically over. So this has a basically 0 chance of landing. The percent chance is 25. Yeah. But we get rid of the dodge, which means that the rest of this should be easy peasy. Can you hit for 4? You're extremely blinded, so you can hit for nothing. Shorter attention span. No problem, just make games shorter. I mean, I think that I might describe it a little differently than just shorter attention span. I think that there's room for, in the same way that there's room for television shows and movies and books. I think well, yeah, I mean, who has time to read books? But that's a different story. But you know, I think there's space for short form and longer form episodic content. And I think that the old Darkest Dungeon it was just a very heavy lift. It was a long game. Well, Firefly, we need your eyes fixated on the screen. They have to be right here, looking at me at all times. Alright, that's going to be good enough. He's going to stealth, so that's fine. I don't think we're gonna kill her. Well, actually, we put a lot of dots on her, didn't we? 12? Yeah, we didn't quite make it. We were close. What book are you reading, Firefly?
A petty hindrance.
The book that I am reading right now is let me look it up. Because it's been a while. I only read it when I'm on vacation. It is Neil Stephenson's Fall or Dodge in Hell. And it's been a good one so far. It's all about kind of like the digitizing of consciousness and how that could complicate the world, which I think is very interesting. Beyond Order.
Gloom, a spark.
I'll take the Wolf's Blood, but I don't know if we're going to be able to make it work. So we got Smoldering Hymnal, right? Do we like... I guess we like Smoldering Hymnal more, because this is a 50% increase. And then that means that for now we could put that there. Oh, for sure. I mean, there will always be people musing about AI's capacity to end the world. Hastened History, I think, just messes with turn order too much to be worth keeping on. We'll just do that. We probably should take the laudanum off of Rusty and put that there instead. Okay, so we did the Librarian. That was worth some mastery. This run has been extremely mastery starved. Kind of hoping for a good old-fashioned 10 mastery sluice. Don't think we've ever gotten a 10 mastery sluice. I think we've gotten like 7 or 8 maybe. Ooh, bad draw here. I think we're going for the conservative approach here. Hey, Mr. Scrake. Yawning Void is a bad one to get there for sure. Can you do that for the increase in speed? This is Act 4.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Yes, indeed. A retribution most foul. Well, you've certainly got a little bit of something on you. Okay, you're dead. And now we just have to do this guy.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
I mean, I do think it's a very interesting kind of like turning point the world is at right now. I think that true general AI has not found has not like taken root. You know, most of the things that people refer to as AI are like, you know, the large language models and things like that. Sharpshot, Alchemist, Vanguard, and Scourge. Yep, confirmed.
A master stroke.
My standard selection. We can endure from anywhere. That's cool. We didn't resist it though, unfortunately. But
All problems
all right.
have their solutions, even the big ones.
You know what's up. Ooh, Jealous Whisper. Not the run for Jealous Whisper, but yeah, not the run for Jealous Whisper, unfortunately. That or I'm very predictable, Mr. Scrake. That or I'm very predictable.
Haggard, tired-eyed, all are welcome here.
We got some good trinkets that could have made this a very interesting melee Melee run for either Katniss or Legion. They are. They're all very different, but I do really like that one. Hypochondriac on T-Hunter is unpleasant. At least we got a little bit of mastery. We are going to get ourselves a sluice, which is good for business. I may hold off a bit on food in light of that. Chance to produce restorative items. We've been a little starved for restorative items, if I'm being honest. Let's see. What are we upgrading here? I like Grape Shot. We're using Punish a lot. I think we got to get Indiscriminate going, just in case. Crush can wait. Grape Shot would be a nice to have. I think Crush is hitting hard enough that we grab it. Means that Punish doesn't get upgraded, but I think that's okay. We have a lot of cash. So I'm gonna buy a couple food for our less capable friendos, and then how are relationships looking? So Legion and Katniss, let's get them up a tier. Everybody's kind of creeping up, but it's slow going, to be sure. And not a lot of ways to build a relationship right now. I'll grab the pipeweed and the yeah, why did I say war metals? That was poetry. Let's see, Legion and T-Hunter, I'll go here for that. And then Legion and Rusty for that. You become a Raconteur. Erudite Deadly Raconteur. What a fantastic combo that is. I guess we have enough money that we should probably take some of our lower quality food and just toss it out there. And then we have one spot in the Wainwright. We have 134 baubles. So if we wanted a scouting item, we'd go with the Crow's Nest. I think chance to produce restorative is the best way to go here. Yes, yeah, so food increases max health pool and also provides some modifications. Like, for instance, Steak and Spuds is 30%, -1 speed, and then resistance to movement and debuff as an example. All right, we'll get some restorative items. Normally it only stacks to 2, but we have food barrels, which increases the stacking by 4. So now they stack up to 6. Oh, so now food in inventory, if greater than 10, increases that. That's interesting. Should we try to... We have a lot of money. I'll buy that. We're only at 3. Getting to 10 is going to take a lot, but the sluice is generally good for food. So let's try it out. All right, no negative relationships, please. All right, I'll take no relationships, full stop, as we head on in. The sergeant is the one that has 2 taunts, right? Is that the... Am I remembering that correctly? Oh wait, you picked up Clutch Hitter? That's pretty fun-ish. Nothing better than a negative something, right? Of course. So this is the sluice. This is swine infested. We will, among other things, potentially run into the all-grown-up version of Wilbur. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't matter who we pick this on. Yeah, doesn't matter. You just get one relationship either way. They're elite. Okay. How are you so fast, little dude? Let's chip away a little bit at the frontliners. That's a lot of burn for turn one there. Yeah, 2 taunts on stand fast is Bulwark. The Sergeant is the immovable man-at-arms. He's probably my least favorite. The Sergeant. Love to see that, though. Obliterated.
Take heart and do not relent.
The names... Somebody's got a fear of bugs. Oh, for sure. I hate... Oh, wait. So, yeah. So, sepsis does... 50%. Okay, yeah. So, it's doing 9 because there's 20 left. Very disappointing. Ooh. Free crit token. We can... Okay. I was going to say we can limp along until we get that there, but... Well, I guess we still can. So you can't crit with sepsis either. Interesting. Once upon a time you could.
Scavenge what you can.
I don't think anybody is too excited about that thought, Firefly. The idea of being covered in bugs is something reserved for Fear Factor. That show doesn't exist anymore, right? That is that show was ushered out sometime around the moment that Joe Rogan transitioned into being a podcast host. What a strange world we live in.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Wipeout's a different show. That was what was there was a the original name for Wipeout in like the Japanese version of the show was like Koyoshi's Castle or something like that, potentially. That is knowledge I once had. Let's see. We're going to use Deathless, so we don't want to mess with healing our
Relief comes
Flagellant.
rarely in these times. Savor it.
Compared to Fear Factor, last I've seen, Fear Factor puts the contestants through a lot more terrible things. I'm sure that it did bug-related things, for better or worse, at one point. Yeah, we're fine. We can get out of here.
The one pleasant in the extreme. This work is noble.
All right, so we're really hoping that we get a little bit of mastery out of this part of our journey. Creature Den guarantees at least one. Between 1 and 3 mastery. Who are you better friends with? Looks like Rusty. It is a sad state of affairs how much of our world is predicated on that reality. All right, we'll just chip these guys away a little bit. Having these guys be speedy is -2 relations is like the standard. So doing something that makes people happy is +1 Firefly, and doing something that makes people unhappy is -2, basically. That's how they've decided to balance it. It's very unpleasant. Ooh. Might have wanted to save that for another day. Just give me a free action on Rusty. One of these 2 hits. Give me that reverberating redoubt goodness. All right, no dice. All right, at least we get to do this, which means that they won't get any snacks. Hemorrhagic fever. Lovely. Let's see. 3/3. You are dead. So we'll just do that. And they're hastened, which means that this guy should go first, and we should get a full turn. Oh, and now you decide to roll fast. Dang it. Dang it, Highwayman. And it's spiders. If the worms weren't enough, the spiders have entered the chat. And this is 50-50 to kill both of them. I'll roll the dice. All right. Or I guess 50-50 to kill one of them and 50-50 to kill the other, I think is slightly different. I don't think... Oh, did we get there? We did get there. Nicely done. All right, we cleaned that up quite well. All right, we got 2 mastery. 1/4 to kill both. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Scrake? Okay, hemorrhagic fever is now a problem. We have just been disease-ridden this run.
Hidden in warrens and ancient waterways, the swine proliferate unseen.
Okay, not terrible. We'll take this, and I guess we take it all and then we clean up. Okay, that can go away. I don't think we're ever using location scouting, so that's fine. We did get some food. We want to keep the bandages because they're surprisingly useful for the final boss. Uh-oh, that means we're... Oh yeah, we're carrying a lot of trinkets that we're just not gonna use. Oh, when did we pick up the Greater Heartseeker? That's better than that. Yeah, that's good. All right. So, Mr. Scrake, have you ever seen the blood smeared calculations? This is a new trinket for me, and it's very interesting.
Is it not?
I think this is the first time we've had to select a turn in this sluice.
The loathing festers.
What's our loathing at? 2? Okay. The sluice can really loathing you up pretty badly if you're not careful.
Your path
Have you ever
lies
used
through
it to any great effect?
and
It
so
looks
they must
it
fall.
looks to me like something that would probably be best on maybe a grave robber. Have you ever used it to good effect? With the amount I'm using Mag Rain, I probably should upgrade it. It's good on Highwaymen or Man-at-Arms because of the crit block generation. Wait, is it crit block? Oh, I can't look now. I thought it was strength turns into block and crit turns into dodge. Which still seems like it could be good. Also, Reverberating Redoubt. You had a good... Oh, there you are. There you are. Silly Redoubt, reverberations are for kids.
A brilliant conclusion.
I should have used a laudanum. We're starting to get a bit of stress on Rusty. How close were we? 6 away?
Steady yourself.
It's unpleasant. Revenge! Not exactly revenge. Yeah, we get enough healing that way.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Well, actually, we can try. Let's try enduring, because best case scenario, we get the resist off the endure, and worst case scenario, we just still have to clean it up. Now that's damage. Firefly, if you are at all curious about big number damage, oh, death is here. How absolutely horrible.
Death has come to claim her elusive prize. Stupendous.
There's temptation to go for the... So hold on a second. So do you only trample from... You can trample from anywhere. Waning Crescent you do from... From any rank. Okay, so it doesn't really matter where we put them. I think I'm gonna do this. Because if we get the dodge, or if we get the dodge, that's nice. There's... This is the boss that comes with using the flagellant. They this boss tracks them because they are evading death, which is super pleasant. We don't like this boss. Right now, we really don't like this boss, though. This stun is a real bear.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Okay, I think Reverberating Redoubt gets the kill. All right. So that was spicy.
To some unknowable place.
But we did the thing. Which Death's Head did we get? Ooh, we also got Goading Gargoyle. And we got the 100% damage, 25% crit on Death's Head. I am not excited about that. Goading Gargoyle is pretty good, though. But yeah, that was an unfun death. I don't think we need... the Sharpness Charm is good to keep handy. I don't think we're running Blood Smeared Calculations. Okay, so it's dodge turns into crit, crit turns into dodge. I don't think it's better than Smoldering Hymnal Snappy Swag. Yeah, so I'm going to get rid of Death's Head. I'm going to get rid of Tormenting Locket. Bulwark Band goes away. I think we just aren't carrying any trinkets on some people, which is... or we're not carrying anything on some folks. All right, good enough. All right, we could use just a little bit of recovery time, a little bit of travel healing. Actually, let's get... just in case, let's get those there. Okay, our plating is spent. We are looking at a 6 mastery sluice. How about not a shambler? Yeah, we're too hurt to take a shambler right now. So we're gonna back out of that one. I feel bad about that decision, but I don't think Gargoyle is that interesting. If we had a leper, it would be different. All right. Yeah. I'm not going into a shambler with one of my heroes at like 10 health. Thank you very much. All right, so that was a rough death fight.
Yet places such as this. We're a little
Well, I wish I had Goat and Gargoyle now. Grumble, grumble. Can we get...
conventional fare, but fairly priced.
All right, Songbook and Pipeweed combined together to do some good work.
Practice. Improve.
Let's see, you and Katniss. No. You and T-Hunter is fine for this. Okay, you didn't get the speed out of that. We haven't had a lot of AoE relationship generation.
Something to ease the rigors of
Now we need, if we're going to use the songbook, we need to take Rusty down a peg. So we'll do that. Into that. Then relationship-wise... Legion and Katniss can use this. Alright. Okay, let's do some work here. We have very few reliable ways to generate combo at the moment. We could toss strategic withdrawal on to be a combo enabler. That's not a bad idea. We do have Crush, so... yeah, I kind of like the idea of strategic withdrawal, and then... I'm torn between... double tap. We could also get double cross going. I don't think we want to use the tempo there for double cross, though. Hold the line. We can get hold the line for next region. I don't think we need it that badly for this region. But maybe if it's between that and endure. wish Hold the Line gave something. Maybe just do Bolster, just so we have a stress heal if we need it.
Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere in need.
So right now Stone Mount seems better. Oh, for strategic withdrawal, not moving us back. I see what you're saying.
Variable in the equation of your fate.
I think we do general here. I think that's the play.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Because I think a Stone Mount is better than what we would get from the Sprawl.
Rain, resignation, and death. This land is truly barren.
More bleed removal is good. I guess... Oh, how did... Wait. Pipeweed? I used Pipeweed on Rusty. Well, I'm glad we have that then. That was almost unfortunate. I guess we could buy some more of these. We're flush with money, so let's continue trying to get our relationships unfunked. Katniss and Rusty. Of course. Katniss and Rusty. All right. We need one for... Okay, we've got those. I'm going to put this here, just because I'm worried about the bleeds landing there. And then... We basically can't spend the money fast enough, so... Might as well spend down a bit. Okay, so there were two people who are 1 pip off, right? T-Hunter and Legion is one of them. Just gained him a lot of phobic. I hate to see it. Speed-wise, we can't risk putting the speed on you. Okay, that was a good speed get there. I'm going to save the Stimulating Poultice, I think. Okay, so T-Hunter Katniss. All right, everybody's in the positive. I think that's good enough for now. Except we're gonna be full. So let's give T-Hunter Katniss another one of these. There we go. All right, I will save that. I'll save the restorative herbs, I think. No, wait a second. Which is the one that gives... Ah, here we go. Yes, we want this. Almost missed that among the other bits and bobs. Pot and Still we don't care much for. So we'll put that there.
Reconfigure.
We'll let these two go. And that means that now we can stack our bandages to the high heavens. And same with our restorative items, which will be really good for the final fight. Okay, let's go back to the Tangle. Relationships are looking good, so I think we're gonna get one. Okay, irony of ironies, but
Desire will never die.
healing and dot removal are fine. By the end of the run, Firefly, I like to have everybody maxed out. That doesn't always happen. But yeah, the goal is 15 plus basically puts you in a good position for not having any negative relationships and having a high chance of positives. Now, I think from the Hoarder, we can't get over to the Creature Den. The Hoarder could be good because we have the Trinket discount. But what is with all this loathing if we go over on this path? So right now I think we pick up a loathing. Then we do resistance encounter, that. We do creature den. Triple loathing, maybe quadruple loathing. Good gravy. There's not much of a way to avoid that, though. So, okay, so if we go Hoarder, we get rough patch, rough patch. We also miss the lair as well. So we do this, then we get 2 loathing, 3 loathing. Okay, so we need to skip this one. Well, no, we pick up and drop this one, so it's better because we don't lose it. Okay. Whew. So we're going to go right. We're going to do creature den and... Creature den and lair over just Hoarder, I think. Even though our... Oh, yeah, and then I wanted to... At least for now, we'll do that. And then your skills have been weird for a while. Let's fix them. Actually, let's do... Let's try that skill order. And then on you, we can do... Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. I'm trying to come up with a system here. I don't know if that was correct. It's hard to get it there. There are some very powerful things, like there's a roast pig that will give you a lot of positive. And then you just have to be careful about when you pick what to pick. And there are some things that with no downside positively. Wait, what? You're at 8 speed? You're at 10 speed. All right, that was just us being unlucky.
Malaise.
Nice hit.
And steady.
This guy is going to be a real pleasure. Ooh, and no way to get that off him, is there? All right, we're just gonna take some abuse here, working through this guy. I don't really want to take the hit. Maybe we just grab take aim here. We'll slow roll this a little bit. There are other people I would rather take hits on. We can light him on fire without getting a riposte going.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm. Agony by accumulation.
This guy's a jerk. Are you stunnable? 40% stun? Could happen. Why does the front enemy have such short legs? This guy here, he's wearing a kilt. His legs go up to here. That's my interpretation. I'm not saying I'm correct. I think we try to accelerate as quickly as possible here. Yep. Good decisions were made. All right.
The unrelenting application of
The legs have to be that short to be able to stand with all that armor. I mean, he is well armored. Ooh, Greater Protectorate is a very good trinket for T-Hunter here. Is it worth? Like, this is doing so little, unfortunately. You don't do that much healing either, though. So let's do it this way for now. Game logic. You never want to think too hard about. about game logic. That is for certain. Okay, she's dead. She could be dead with a magnesium rain.
The enemy weakens.
One off feels really bad. All right, well, you reap what you sow. I got greedy. Oh yeah, so I got sidetracked earlier. But if we were to play a different game with the second half of stream here, what game would people be excited to see that's perhaps new to the channel and a little bit of a different thing than we have historically done? And presumably the answer is not balloons. Not that there's anything wrong with balloons. I was thinking we could grab a wizard with a gun and see what that's all about. All right, Rusty, the single-handed wrecking ball, just absolutely destroying everyone.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
You're talking about the Heroes of Might and Magic and Lustrous? I'm definitely going to play that at some point, but I don't think that's a you start it with the second half of a DD stream to do a first look type of game. Where we're going to have to figure out a better way to go about that one, I think. All this panic has me panicked. If this node has loathing associated with it, I'm gonna be cranky. Let's see, you and Rusty are doing pretty well, yeah. Oh, Spirited Thief? Yeah, that one, unfortunately, I thought we had more runway with that one. That was a bit of a bummer. Okay, that might have been a... Okay, well, that resist is going to mean that... I guess we're just getting some chip damage.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
I also wish there was an easier way to see your memories on a hero. That seems like something that should exist. What is going on here with the no snappy swigs? Also, we were first in turn. I guess we already had all the strength tokens. Let's see. So these two. Okay, I think we do this. Oh, that didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. Let's see. Who's going first? You're going first. So maybe we try to get you dead to rights. All right, and then maybe we can get everybody dead before. Oh, you're blind. That's unfortunate. Balatro? We could do some Balatro. I do like Balatro. One game that I've been playing on the sly off stream is Ring of Pain, which I think is an amazing game. As a side note, for anyone who hasn't checked out Ring of Pain, I would love to bring Ring of Pain to the channel. Yeah, Ring of Pain is amazing. I've got some wins under my belt also. So we could definitely break out Ring of Pain. Good dodge. Where are all these dodge tokens on our Plague Doctor coming from? Oh, Enlightened Element. Oh, wait. That's actually... This is a huge opportunity, isn't it? Excuse me. Hiccup. None of this particularly matters. Grape Shot is going to take out the front two, and then it's GG's. But yeah, Enlightened Element.
A trifling matter.
This is actually insane now that I think about it. Enlightened Element is producing tons of these, and we can convert those into crit.
Sweet reprieve.
Yeah, Ring of Pain could be a lot of fun. I've been having a good time with it, so I'd be curious to see. I don't have a thumbnail for Ring of Pain. If anyone wants to make a thumbnail for Ring of Pain, you are more than welcome to. What is Doomsayer again? Ring of Pain is a very unique game. It had been on my radar for a while, but there's a channel called Alexa, Olexa, not Alexa, and he's been playing it for a few weeks now. He's a variety streamer, and I was just like, I was blown away by it. It looked so fun, and I picked it up, and it was as fun as predicted. At least we get a strength token with this. But yeah, I've been blown away by it. Yeah, see? Now we get a crit token. Wow, okay. This may be an insane combo, actually. I actually think Enlightened Element plus Blood Smeared Calculations is better than Snappy Swig because it's guaranteed. Is such a thing even possible? I think it's a guaranteed crit token every turn. As long as we keep our speed up. Wow, 14 damage. That's a big hit. Yep, it is indeed a crit token every turn.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Enlightened, I mean, it is a 2-item combo, though. That's the only problem with it. How are these guys not dead? I thought I had dotted them sufficiently. Apparently not. Oh, and we can't heal here because I need to actually kill this guy. I can't let him keep doing his thing.
The slow suffering begins.
That gets us a little bit of healing here, and then maybe this bleed is not big enough to get deathless, right? No, not quite. Well, we could get deathless next turn. Do we risk it? with this guy being blind, I think we do. Why'd you just take a damage? Oh, turn start and turn end, you take a damage. Ooh, that's dangerous. That's very dangerous, actually. Oh, and we didn't get Deathless because of that.
Lesson taught is a lesson learned.
It's cool getting crit tokens every turn. But I don't think we care enough
The loathing whispers.
to take 2 damage a turn, because that's potentially going to be very dangerous. Let's see. I think we'll get rid of that. We might run Sickening Silence. We probably won't, but we like dangerous. I am wildly risk averse. I don't know what you're talking about. We hate dangerous.
Despair and disorientation.
We hate
Steal your
dangerous.
mind as we pass through the void. The loathing festers.
Now, we're at 5, 6, 7, 8 food. If we get to 10, we get a +10 resolute chance. Yeah, the last thing you want is someone to be on death's door and get killed by that. Hold on. Now, we need to make sure that we have the goodies on hand. Okay, so I think I'll give you that. You can take that. You can take a war horn. You can keep that. Or if we wanted to really accelerate. Nah, just in case we need a little healing, I think it's smart. In pursuit of avoiding danger, you often encounter even greater danger. It's an interesting... It's an interesting premise that is often true, especially in games like this. But in this case, I don't know about that. Alright, we'll hit her with the sepsis, because that just removes her from the equation. The road is wrought with dangers. Life, on the other hand, is a highway that I want to ride all night long. And be as brave as Jason, who YOLO'd into the Leviathan. That sounds like a parable. Jason and the YOLO Leviathan. There's something about that. Let's see. We're gonna get a Deathless proc here, so I think we just absolutely the wrong target. Although the fact that just hit for 10 was extremely exciting. Yeah, our numbers are getting good. You're taking my my life as a highway reference and turning it into something highway patrol-esque. What's going on here? I did not consent to this. Let's see. Let's just be done. Let's be done. We could have probably fished for like an endure to consolidate some stress. Maybe we'll do that on this one. Game. This is about as bad as it gets. I'm taking aim here because if we point blank shot, then we won't be able to get you off the front line. We'll get caught in an awkward loop. But that was bad news bears for sure.
That gazes back so intently from the abyss.
Did he just purge all my tokens? Is that what Purge the Unworthy does? Should have moved 2. Not sure why I didn't. It's a good thing I got them back. Otherwise, I would have been very, very unhappy. Basically non-existent. It is true. He skipped leg day. Everybody knows it. We try not to taunt him too aggressively about it. You can see his toes, which is kind of weird. We do need a heal here. So let's get a big heal while we have the opportunity. They're kind of hoof-like, but they definitely have like 1, 2, 3, 4 grooves. Which, okay, he's going down to Death's Door regardless, so he's just gonna go into rage mode. There's nothing we can do about that. He's wearing a kilt, for sure. He is a kilted boy. If anyone's gonna take a big hit to the face, it's gonna be our boy here. Yep, this guy hits hard. Alright, Reverberating Redoubt doing work there was not ideal. No stone mount. Wow, this is trash. We'll still do it, but it's absolutely trash. Back to the general we go.
Undying into a dream.
Hopefully this does not end tragically. I was gonna say it's still a 32% chance when it doesn't proc, so I think we go for it. Okay, we got 28 point sepsis so far. We will do better. Ooh, resist though. Those are relatively okay. You know, I'll just do that. We're hoping that it removes this growth. Perfect. So now we leave it. Where are my crit tokens at? This is getting ridiculous. Sepsis for 61. We're not quite there yet. Head in the sand is very frustrating. This is a perfect time to swap these two, get the combo. And then maybe we can just sepsis this guy into oblivion. Oh yeah, this is going to be a no Walking Dead kill, I'm pretty sure. It's slightly awkward, though.
Lethality writ large.
The greed is real at the moment. This guy's already at 49, so I don't think we need... Okay, let's push back the growth once. Just so we don't get into anything too terrible here. Especially since we're blinded, I just realized. Okay, sepsis isn't worth it because we're so close, unfortunately. But we avoided rain completely. Or, Walking Dead. Now, right now he has 2. So if we hit him once, he'll have 1. So the reason I'm asking is I really want this Deathless. But I don't think we have enough. Because with 2 death armor, we have to hit him twice. Yeah, we need to hit him here. And unfortunately here. And then the dots kill him. Alright. Alright, it was still, I think that was still the correct way to play it, but the missing the Deathless was a bummer. And we're gonna end up throwing away basically all of this, I think.
The loathing.
Sepsis does not have execute, no. Nope, it's just straight 100% of the dot damage, and if you have combo, it does not remove anything. So we'll get rid of that. We're not using this trophy, are we? Against the final boss, it might be good. It might be better than what we're doing. So I'll hang on to it. Clenching Claws is a no, I think. That's a no. Footman's Grog is a no. Disease Resist isn't needed at this point. Those can just be combined. We don't need that anymore, so we can put that there. Alright, there we go. At least cleaned it ourselves out. Yeah, Deathless is a heal for both the Flagellant and for a target of theirs.
The loathing whispers.
We're supposed to be producing restorative items, but so far we've been a little light on them.
Amidst the trees.
Okay, Bouncer's Belt, Surgeon Directory. We'll take the... Okay, we'll take it all, and then we will throw stuff away. So, okay, so Candle goes away. That goes away. General's Dream, there is some temptation. I don't think Bouncer's Belt is getting used. I'm a little worried that we may need the Sharpness Charm to get Reverberating Redoubt active, but probably not. Greater Protectorate, same deal. Sickening Silence is strong. How's our food looking? 7, 8, 9. We have hit 10. We have hit 10 food. Very exciting. Neutralizing Powder can go. We have enough other ways to get rid of that. I think we have too many Caltrops. We're going to have an Exemplar in a second here. Well, not in a second. We got some time on the Exemplar. Probably too many crow's feet. And I think this is too dangerous. I like the idea, but the damage... I'll get rid of Gnarly Knuckles over it instead. Okay, an Oasis is great if we could get a... I'd take the items, but I'd also just take a straight heal on Rusty. That was a negative proc because Rusty is stressed at the moment. Yeah, potentially 2 Death's Door procs for full turn if things go badly. Well, it doesn't matter. We might as well take this, but that was the worst case scenario for that Oasis. Thanks, game.
The loathing festers.
And now we're overburdened again. Invigorating Intoxicant can go away, I guess. And then we just have too much money. I'm gonna get rid of 1 Slime Mold. Well, but right now we're getting extra Resolute chance. So there's a chance Rusty could just Resolute. It's only a plus 10% chance, and I don't think it's that high a chance anyways. We are struggling. I like Crow's Feet. Yeah, since we're going into that encounter, I don't think it's that important. And then we'll question mark it up. That was the first... Oh, no, that was not the first damage that our card took. I was like, really? But it was just a little delayed. Hang in there, Rusty. We got plans for fixing ya. I promise.
Slow, vacant, and resigned. The Lost Battalion shambles on.
The Lost Battalion shambles on. Okay, we can probably delay the end of this one a little bit.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Okay, so Purge the Unworthy does... I'm a little torn here. I could do a stress heal. Okay, let's just do a stress heal. It's not ideal, because my plan... You're taking 9. You have 18. I doubt we get the kill on you, but yeah, no dice. The thing that I'd like to do is transfer stress over from... I don't want to move this fight too fast. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Because I wanna endure here, which evens these two out, which means now would be the perfect time for bolster. But we'll get it next time, and hopefully we won't pick up any stress in the meantime. Yeah, and then we'll get the perfect bolster, hypothetically. Critting here could ruin the bolster. It did.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Doesn't matter. Still not terrible. We just need to get a little bit of stress healing on our flagellant.
Those who dare.
YouTube chat has been fixed. Sorry about that. I'm gonna get rid of Sickening Silence. It's not happening this run.
An elementary problem, is it not?
Picking up a Loathing is not a big deal. And the question mark could be good for business. Final Hospital? We can hopefully pick up some restorative items. Things felt a little too quiet. Things felt a little too quiet. Four stimulating pulses. Stimulating doohickamajigs. You monster. You monster, Firefly. Let's see. Head in the Sand definitely goes. Hypochondriac never procced. That's insane.
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
I'm just getting rid of it all.
Even the worst
because we
talents
can.
be overcome.
We got the cash for it. 1, 2, 3.
Tonics, tinctures,
1,
and
2,
remedies.
3.
The science of hope. The odds of illness are high.
I just bought a lot of stuff, but I think it's in our best interest. Hopefully there aren't a bunch of things we want to buy at the final boss. And then let's make sure that I think we've come up with a lot of really good stuff. We're gonna have a ton of options for mitigating bleed. Let's see, 8. 4 is a good place for that. All right, this looks reasonable for taking down the Exemplar. Yeah, I left Lazy Eye. because I wanted to make sure I had the ability to buy some stuff. And Lazy Eye is a range debuff that doesn't really block any super useful items. You do that for 32 gold at the hospital, Firefly. You can only have one locked at a time, though. And you can't replace locked traits. Unfortunately.
Back into the void.
Oh, that resist was pain. Okay, well, Rapturous Beauty.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to stop the finale because I was hoping that we'd be able to use the holy water that was here. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Malaise.
Okay. The blind is good here, though. The blind is very good.
Awash in turmoil.
.10 sepsis is not going to move the needle. We just put in the damage. Keep his taunt up. We did not get Stone Mount. I can't help but notice. The combos have come at terrible times. Get slightly more out of this.
Lethality writ large.
Ooh, the fall was good. Oh, and the Death's Door. You are roasted, my friend.
All problems have their solutions.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones. What did we get here? Cruel Intent, no. Greater Anchoring Charm, no. Get a decent amount of money back. So that means I think we'll be fine. Like, we can still afford, like, a roast pig and a few other things. But this way we have really good management on our bleeds.
These warm candlelit windows promise refuge.
Oh, whoa! Four of those. That was quite the payday there. 6 smelling salts and a partridge in a pear tree. This was cool. We're not going to use it though. Let's be honest. And then 185 baubles is more baubles than we are ever going to be able to spend in our wildest dreams. I think we're loaded for bear, though. Honestly, I think there is not a lot of chance that we struggle on this boss, which that's hubris speaking, obviously. But
Heart does much for the weary body.
T-Hunter has become nervous. A little speed improvement isn't the worst thing. Ooh, we got Pain Box. Hey, nice. We love Pain Box. Yep, closer and closer to the mountain. That's how we roll. Let's
Spend
see.
what you can.
Okay, so we don't have a lot of money, so we should be a little selective.
Indeed, it ever did.
Meditative totems are a reasonable purchase, as is the Warhorn. I also think, I mean, do we just buy all the food so that we can...
Learn what can be taught.
So we can keep our
You
resolute
may
bonus?
stand just a little taller at the end.
That could be reasonable. What do we have anything for negatives here? Lazy eye, we don't care. Nervous, oh, it was on the wrong person. Okay, we'll leave nervous here though. That's fine. And how much food do we have? We have exactly 10. Yes, the mountain is our final destination. And it is right around the corner. Let's see. I think we just do that. Which puts you at speed 1. I'm gonna grab one more and put you at speed 0. Then you're at 8. Hi, Olive. How you doing? 4 and 2. So let's do something like that. Then we're at 8, 12, 6. I don't want to make... Yeah, I want you going first every time. So we'll do that. Let's do healing there and healing there. We still have our 40 baubles. We have not applied any food, though. I think the Warhorn is useful. I think our relationships are fine enough. I don't think... Yeah, if we don't have negative chances, I'm not going to bother spending a bunch of money to improve them. Let's get the cheapest food first.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Okay. And that's it. That's it for us. Hold on a second. So Olive had a nail trimming appointment today, and so as a result, she's a little sedated and a little bit cranky. So there is no value to us moving around, and if there is no value to us moving around, we should indeed swap these two. I don't think there were any trinkets we want to buy. Neither of these make any difference. Neither do those. Okay, so our baubles we're done with. We can't buy anything else. So I can use up 2 steak and spuds. Thusly and thusly. And we have we can use up 1 apples and cheese. Which I think goes there. Okay. That's fine. We still have our 10 food in case we have any meltdowns. Which I don't suspect we will. We have 8 of those. We got a ton of bandages for doing bandagey things. We don't need the holy water anymore. I think I'll just put those there for now, and then we'll figure out the rest as we go. So mastery, what do we need in our life? Endure isn't that impactful here. We'll grab that. Yeah, we're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel, I think. We're not going to be moving around, so we can strategic withdrawal until we're blue in the face. Guess I'll take endure, but it's relatively unimpactful. All right, I think we're good to go. All right, we got the mountain on our hands and a nearly full complement of positive quirks.
While the heart still beats, desire
I do
will
not have the
never die.
loom, Jason. I have the restorative items one, and the stacking one, and the food one, and we'll check it in a second. We have 2 minor battles before we get to the final battle, Firefly. So we're almost at the final battle.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
Let's see if we can... make this work. Hold on one second here. That didn't work. Oh, there we go. Little good luck pupper cam, since she's snoozing. All right. So yes, this is the mountain, the Great Ziggurat. We'll crank Wayne for this one. That's my dog's name, Olive. There it is. There she blows. I guess he already said the line. Now we're a little light on options here. Okay, doesn't really matter. I guess we do that. Yeah, the music is amazing for this game. It do be amazing. Okay, we'll do that to try and bait out a single target attack from him. As soon as I get her into position, she scampers off. Flesh to bone is the best case scenario. This guy's already dead.
Bravo!
Reverberating Redoubt be doing its work. Oh my word. Oh yeah, strategic withdrawal. I didn't even realize the value of the speed token here. Interesting. Hey Treasure, how's it going? We'll get rid of that. Do we hit for 9 here? We do. Okay. He's gonna do Weight of the Worlds. It is... Oh no, Sundering Steel instead. Okay. Oh, and the Jinx gives us a vulnerable token.
Well done.
31 point crush. Oh my. Oh my. How quickly it all unravels. The wicked 9-point sepsis.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Treasure, nothing has changed with my schedule. This is for the last 6 months, I'm pretty sure my schedule has been Darkest Dungeon on Thursdays. This is a beautiful team though, for sure. We are enjoying ourselves, and hopefully nothing changes right here. Let's see. We'll do this. But we got to get these two sorted out first. Yawning Void doesn't worry us too much. Oh, all good, Treasure. I feel like every once in a while you show up and you're confused and you're like, what's going on here? Okay. Hollow Vessel there is annoying without being the end of the world. Nice resists. Holy smokes. We're better off strategic withdrawing to do that, and then we can immediately speed there. We do lose the strength token, but give me a crit token.
A brilliant conclusion.
Let's see. We're not going to get this one dead, unfortunately. We will get this one sorted out. We'll get a heal off with Deathless, I'm pretty sure here. All right. All good. What is even going on here with the freaking
This road cannot be walked alone. Stupendous.
The lack of snappy swig procs has been alarming. You missed the whole run, Treasure. You missed the whole run. It went well. It was a good run. Summoning the boss at 3 a.m. That sounds about right. All right. Ooh, getting some stress healing going here. I like it. Let's see. Let's endure here. Maybe we resist it. No, still good. All right. Yes, we did do our first fight of this run was a general, and Rusty resoluted on it, which was clutch as all get out. Let's see. Who are we? Hold on. Please hold. I'm not ready for you yet. So for this fight, one of these is not going to be the difference maker. So let's see. I will put those there, and then Warhorn here. Yeah, that looks reasonable. Should be Utopia. I think it will. And also welcome. I think that might be your first time chatting. So welcome to the stream. Welcome all the Twitch folks who are lurking in Twitch land. This has been a YouTube heavy stream.
Beyond only infernal nihility.
I think I'm going to save Sepsis for phase 3. We'll see how fast we go.
Ambition's reach forever exceeds its terrible grasp.
We don't necessarily need that either.
Lethality writ large. A master stroke.
It's a lot of dots. So 28 plus 4. It's not quite lethal. Sepsis is a 2-turn cooldown. We could probably use it here and then use it again. So maybe we do. This is the phase where we're less likely to land dots. Love to see it. This is where we will Warhorn ourselves. I think we're in good shape though. Yeah, but we will potentially have some resists.
An opportunity squandered.
I don't know that taunt matters too much here, but let's We also have 8 of these. Okay, we got ways to fix bleeds. 20 to 26. Do we have to be worried about pushing this guy over to phase 3? Wow. This fight's going quick. Ooh, yeah. That was a bad. We should not have done that. Now we get triple nasty hit. That's scary, actually. Respect, game. Respect.
A breakthrough.
I think I'm gonna use Deathless here. So I'll do that. Hit you with the Retribution. I do forget that this guy riposts.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
Means we're not gonna get a sweet sepsis in. But that's okay. We did get the bleed back there, so that's going to be a little bit annoying. But it's not too bad. Rusty's like soloing this guy. Yep. That's all she wrote. This boss, I think, I don't know what it needs, but we just absolutely toasted it.
The flame grows stronger.
Yeah, the animations are amazing in this game. Hey, Moth, I just saw you show up. How's it going? Yeah, that was a good run. That was a good run. All right, so here's the plan. Hold on, I want to double check something. Rusty did basically all of the work. Give me one moment here. I think I'm just checking my backlog here. Darkest Dungeon, we have them through Wednesday. So if we add 5 to that, that takes us through Monday. Okay, that's good. All right, so what's going to happen here is that was the final boss. That was the end of a run. That was a full run. So what I think is going to happen, I keep saying that. There are 5 acts. This was the 4th. Yes, this was 4th out of the 5. Rusty workhorsing the whole team, as usual. Anytime you got Reverberating Redoubt, right? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Okay, so I'm going to try a couple of things here, because there's some learning that I need to do. I'm going to do another stream now, at least on the YouTube side of things. I'm going to reuse the settings for that. This is going to be our first Ring of Pain stream. Which means we'll grab that hashtag, switch this over to Ring of Pain. And we need a thumbnail. This is going to be one of the greatest thumbnails ever created. So everyone needs to brace yourself. Perhaps the greatest logo ever created. Live on stream. That's right, we're doing it live. I mean, that would be very appropriate. I'll give you that. Let's see. Fill tool. New layer. Boom. Boom. No halo interpolation. Oh, this is the worst thing I've ever created. Oh, that's kind of nice. Let's see. We'll go with this one. Assuming it scales up respectably, which it might not. That is a little blurry. Let's not do that. All right. Janky it is. Export as. Ring of Pain. There we go. Okay, so the thing that we're gonna try and do here, though, this is the cool part, and I need you all to tell me how it goes, because there's a way that I can forward you on YouTube from one of my streams to another one, and I've never done it before, but we're gonna try it out here to see if it works. Yes, I will insert mid-rolls myself and not insert them. Okay, so redirect. Oh, okay. We need to do the redirect on our other one. Okay. There we go. So yeah, so give me... Yeah, hopefully we won't send you anywhere terrible. That would be the worst case scenario. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come over here to our current stream. I'm going to click edit under... details. It looks like the redirect option is only available on when you create a stream at first. I don't think I can edit an existing stream. Let me look around for a second, though. Share, add stream marker, create highlight video, insert ad. Let me see if I go into this one. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, hold on. I can do it. All right. Here we go. We're going to try it. We're doing it live. Add redirect. There we go. Select that. Save. Okay. I'll be back in a minute. Let's see if this works. BRB.